My third contestant, Mr. Om Agarwal from Eazy Coach.
At Eazy Coach, we are using technology and innovation at scale to help people with their college admissions. Whenever we speak about college admissions, people usually speak of the top 10, 15 colleges like Harvard and Stanford, but the reality is not more than 3% of the students get into those colleges. So what do? They don't know where the other colleges fit into the hierarchy. So they go to the next door admission consultant, who usually has commission sharing structure with a limited number of colleges, but even then he promotes one or two where he gets a maximum commission. So the student does not really get what he hopes for. What we are doing at Eazy Coach is, we have created an online platform whereby student can enter his criteria. For example, I want to go to US or New York, I want to pursue fashion designing, my budget is this 45 lakhs and I have got this much in my entrances, etc, etc, and he's shown a list of colleges. If those colleges belong into the top of the line, for example Harvard or Stanford, he gets connected to coaches who are students and alumni of that college, and he can get the guidance completely online. But if the colleges are not in the top 10-15, wherein the number of seats available is more than the applications which they are getting, we help the students get a informal review from the students who have already been there, and then we help them with the college admissions end to end. So we what we want to do is, we want to be like that Lenskart.com, what Lenskart.com has done to the offline eyewear brands, we want to do the same with respect to college admissions.
I know there's a lot of money to be made here, Rom, because I know India is a big market for US universities.
Not just US, everything.
Yeah, anywhere, and I think they're just eyeing our money and our interest in this. Did you receive any funding or any awards or anything before pitching here?
Yes, so we have received 2 rounds of funding. In this current round, that is 90% subscribed. We were selected as one of the top startups from India. We went for NASSCOM in Utrecht last year. And yeah, so given the trends of people going abroad from Hyderabad, we have shifted from Kolkata to Hyderabad.
This is where we should have started, Hyderabad, and then maybe Vijayawada next, because there's a lot of, this entire area, both the Telugu speaking states, andarki foreign edo degree techukovalani untundi. So how much do you charge the student?
So it's like for the last year we have been creating the platform. When we started, we thought the problem is of the rich, like going into the Harvards or Stanfords. We were on the student paying model of it, whereby we would charge them as much as 60,000. Evidently we didn't get much success in the same. So recently we have shifted the model to a more of a college paying model, whereby we charge a very low amount from the student. For example, we are going to schools and colleges, we are charging 1,000 rupees for a mock examination and giving them counseling. 10% of them, if they are converting for the full-time programs, we are taking just 5,000 at the start and 5,000 after we get them their acceptance letter. Colleges, on the other hand, we already have tie-ups with 12 colleges. Like, we have just started, like I have just opened up my office out here and we are starting with our marketing. But till now, there has been a 100% success rate with the colleges, and they are agreed to pay, like we have signed MOUs where they pay us $2,000 to $5,000 for every student coming in.
How you guys weave all these things together? What is the process? You're not like another consulting or a coach, counseling company. How do you differentiate yourself?
So there are two factors. Firstly, any consultant, say if a consultant is based out of Gachibowli, he always gets stuck with Gachibowli because like his demand size is not large. Today we are getting queries from Syria, we are getting queries from Thailand, we are getting queries from Egypt. So given the technology platform, our sales funnel is wide, and given the fact that our sales funnel is wide, we can negotiate with the colleges that you tie up with us. Obviously some colleges are having the exclusive partners in India, so to them we say that okay, let's forget India. In India we'll give business to your exclusive partner, and next year let's see whether you want to just keep that exclusivity. And we are everywhere, like we tell them, like if not
are
just
you going to
India.
become a sourcing for the universities? Whose interest you are protecting here? Is the students'
So,
interest or the college?
So the problem which we are the problem is more of immigration rather than the problem of education. So what the students want is they want to go outside, get a job, and education is a means to the end. So for them, the problem now what they are facing is they go to the US with high hopes. Some agent has duped them for a certain college, and then when they see that the reality is not matching with their hopes, they really get shattered and they return back to India, or like they are completely lost. So in that manner, if we are helping the student select the college which would be right for him given his situation, we are protecting the student's interest, and alongside we are getting more and more students to the college.
My only concern is you said universities are offering you guys $2,000 to $5,000. That is a concern, because you'll be diverting your traffic towards those universities because you're going to make money.
So we are setting up, once we are setting up these partnerships with the universities, we are setting up marketing agents. These agents do not know which university is paying how much. Their payout is based on the duration of the program. For example, an MBA program will have this or that. So their interest would be that the student actually goes out there and attends the program, because if he does not attend, they don't get a single penny. So that's how we are operating.
What is the value you provide to a student who is enrolling with you guys?
So since we have just started, our value is limited to admission guidance, but going forward we want to help the students with the entire spectrum. Like for example, after admission comes admission financing. One of our investors was the VP and director of Citibank UAE, and obviously the consortium coming in right now. So we plan to get Citibank as our admission financing partner, helping them know their risk exposure when it comes to admission financing, and yeah, go on to all the aspects which leads the student towards the job, like get immigrated to that country, because that's a problem that we are like solving. We are not concerned with the top of the line students. Top of the line students have immense clarity on what they want to do, but our problem is with respect to the mainstream, because we don't want to be a boutique admission consultancy.
So you're going to cover all the universities in the world, or just any certain area?
That's what we are hoping. Like
the scope is huge.
Scope is, yeah.
So it's like like currently US is facing the Trump nightmare. So France has got the lead. So it's like the person wanting to go abroad, he will never stop.
How do you present the data when you have so many universities, so much of admission criteria and whatnot, right? So how do you really get all this into one place where the informed decision can be done?
So right now, since we are in the process of getting all the data, how the students are reacting, so students come onto the website, they search for their college, and then they directly start a search with us. But in 2 months, what we are doing is student will come onto the website, they will just answer 6 questions, they will be shown top 10 colleges washed out, they connect their Facebook, we see that okay, these are the 10 colleges best for him. So we classify the user into various buckets, and then we do the targeting. If it's a Harvard kind of student, we say that why SOP is important. If it's a guy going to say Chicago State University, we say that which college will give him the best scholarship, what are the best chances of a job post that. So we can segment our users, and once we engage with that user for the next 2 to 3 months, we would be in the position to convert that user more than any offline admission consultant, because that's when he would trust us.
So what's your current revenue?
So current revenue, since we were building the platform and everything, we just did some test case. It's around 1 lakh, but that was also purely on the student charging side. College side, we want to have at least 200 to 300 universities to start with.
How much time it takes you to convert them and get into an agreement where they agree to pay you $2,000 or $3,000?
After the time takes in getting to the Skype call. Once we get to the Skype call, it has been 100% success till date, and they generally sign the MOU the next day.
Okay.
So it's all about reaching out to the right person. And in terms of students, the revenue from the college is realized within a period of 6 months. 50% when the student pays the fees, that is typically after 3 months, and 50% once the student goes to the college and starts attending the same. So it's 50-50.
Right.
Very good.